Hey guys, today's video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me. I'm just getting ready for my last day of college ever, which is crazy. I just wanted to do a get ready with me because I did one for my first day of college, so I'm going to do one for my last. The look isn't like glaringly special or anything, it's really just more of the content. So if you guys want to see me get ready today, then just keep on watching. Hey guys, today I'm filming a get ready with me, and I'm sure I already said that in the intro, so we'll just get started. It's just gonna be like a really natural look because I'm just going to class, so don't expect anything crazy. I'm gonna start with the Glossier Priming Moisturizer. Yeah, that's what it's called. This stuff is so amazing. I have used it every single day since I've got it. If you have dry skin, this is amazing. I wouldn't say it makes my makeup last any longer or anything like that, but it makes the texture of my face so much better. All my face is the same texture, like all moisturized and normal instead of like half my face being super dry. So I'm going to start off doing my eyebrows. That's what I pretty much always do, and we'll just chat. I'm going to have the products I use linked below, so if I don't say what I'm using, just check the box, girl. So today, the reason I'm doing a get ready with me is because it is my last day of school. My last day of college ever. I cannot believe that school is over. I mean, basically, I just have to go to class tonight. I cannot believe it. I feel like it's gone by so fast. I actually did a get ready with me for my first day of school, but I don't think, I know the video is private, but I may have even deleted it because it was so bad, honestly. It was like awful, like really bad. So I don't think that's up there anymore, but I just can't believe it's over. You know, everyone says it goes by so fast, blah, 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 but, and like when you're in it, you don't feel like it's going by fast. Just like when you're in high school or middle school or, you know, whatever you're in. Sorry, it keeps going out of focus. I don't know why it's doing that, but you know, you don't feel like it's going fast. You feel like every day is like a struggle, but once it's over, it feels like it was 20 seconds long. I would be upset, you know, people are like, oh, are you sad? Are you like scared? You know, it's over. But since I'm going to law school, I feel like it really isn't over because I have 3 more years of school. It's not like, you know, I have to go into the real world now and start paying off my loans. Luckily, those can be deferred for another 3 years while I'm in law school, so thank God. But, you know, people are like, oh, are you scared? But I'm really not because I'm going to law school. But I would think like if I wasn't and I had to like be looking for a job and stuff like that, I would be scared. You know, I already have a job, like an office job, so I still like wouldn't be worried because I have like a job secured. It's like from the girls I followed from like 2009 and stuff who were all around the same age, like they're either a year older or a year younger than me. A lot of them didn't end up going to college, or they went to college for like a year or whatever and then they just stopped to pursue YouTube, and all the power to ya, whatever you want to do with your life, I don't really care, but I just feel like college was such a good learning experience for me, not like the social life aspect, because as you guys know, I don't spend like any time at my college other than going to class, so I'm literally just talking about like classes and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people say, and I agree with this, that it is a waste of money to go to school if you don't know what you want to do yet, or you don't need a degree, or you want like to do something like in trades, like work on cars or construction or something like that. But if you like even have the hint of an idea that you want to go to college, I really feel like you should go. It is such a good experience, and I learned so much about the world and just different types of people, and it really made me like a better person, more understanding, more open-minded. I guess it all depends on the school you go to, but I did go to a very liberal college, I would say. And I just feel like it was one of the best experiences, if not the best experience of my life, just learning so much about different types of people, and the reason the way things are the way they are. I haven't talked about law school or anything since I got accepted, so I mean, basically since that video, I sent in my deposit. You have 2 deposits you have to send in. The first one was like the big deposit, like $550 or something, and then I have to send in the second deposit actually kind of soon. I keep forgetting about that. So that just means that your seat is secured, because law school is, I'm looking for my eyelash glue. Law school is a little bit more selective than college. Colleges will make room. Like, so let's say a college usually has like, I don't know, 1,000 people per year. You know, they'll make room if you were accepted, you know? But law school is definitely more selective, that if you don't pay your deposit by the date, like, you won't be in that class, you know? But I already paid my first deposit, so I'm already in, but I'm excited to be able to like make my schedule and find out like what my daily routine is going to be, because I don't know what the schedule is going to be like. I went on tour at the school and stuff, and the girls basically said like it's up to however your schedule is made, and someone makes your schedule for you at this school for your first year. So you're with the same students all year, and you take, I feel like it's 4 classes. I don't remember exactly, but I feel like it's 4. I have the pamphlet on my desk, but I'm not gonna take that out. So I'm using these Salon Perfect wispy lashes. I got them at Walmart because they didn't have any Ardell's. And I'm just gonna say that I really don't like them. A lot of people talk about Salon Perfect lashes and say they're really good, but I feel like they're very plasticky. Like, they feel so fake, and I don't care if they're not like real hair, but I feel like they're not made like as nicely as the Ardell ones. I love Ardell lashes. I swear, look, it looks like I'm wearing 2 different ones again. Why? I'm wearing the same exact eyelash. Literally the same. I cannot. So don't ever buy these eyelashes, people. Just don't. Now we're going to move on to foundation. And I really haven't been wearing foundation, but last week I broke out so bad on my chin because I've been so stressed about school. And I broke out, like, I haven't broken out like that ever. It was so bad. So I've had to wear like a lot of makeup. But now it's getting better. They're all pretty much healed. Thank God. I feel like it took a whole damn week, but yeah. So I just mixed the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation in Porcelain with the L'Oreal Pro Glow in 204. So it's a little dark, the L'Oreal one. Well, it's actually really dark. It only matches my self-tan. It doesn't match me ever. But I just like the combination of these two. They're really full coverage. Really full coverage. So we're just going to blend that out. I love the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. If you guys haven't tried it, it's so good. It's super full coverage. Like, more full coverage than Estee Lauder Double Wear and the Studio Skin from Smashbox. It's insane. I love it, and it doesn't look cakey or like thick on your skin. I feel like because it's made for people fighting acne, like, it's a little bit more moisturizing, because typically, well, I guess not, but I don't know, it's just like pretty moisturizing. Okay, now I'm going to use my Eco Tool sponge that has like eyelash glue on it, just to blend it out. And I feel like this helps take off a lot of the extra product if you like had way too much on your face. And I love to use this when my skin is super dry because it adds some more moisture. But what I don't do is if like, since my chin is super broken out, I don't put this over my chin because it does absorb a lot of product and I need my chin to like be covered up. So I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime in Light Booster. I lost this for an entire year. I bought it and like I lost it within a month. And I thought that like my sister took it or my mom took it, and I was like, whatever, I don't really care. Like I never really looked for it or asked for it. I just figured either I left it somewhere or someone borrowed it from me and just never gave it back. It was underneath my heater, and Jesse was looking for his phone charger last night and it was underneath like the radiator. So this formula could be messed up as fuck because it's like a year old and it was underneath the radiator. So I don't know how this is gonna work, but it's really not as full coverage as I remember it. So I'm gonna add some Fit Me concealer on top because one, it's way too light. It's not gonna cover up my dark circles for me. And I don't know if this is for everyone. Since I'm so pale, my concealers are usually like the lightest shade, but I still have, you know, pretty dark circles. So when I put like a shade called Porcelain or Fair on, and then I blend it out, it looks like I have like purple under eyes or still gray under eyes, because I feel like when you buy a really light shade of concealer and you're actually really pale, there's not much pigment to it, as in like it doesn't cover as much as if you bought like a darker shade, and I hate that. And I feel like that with a lot of products. So then I'm just gonna blend the edges out with my sponge. I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics foundation powder. This is so full coverage. I've been using it as a foundation recently because it's just so easy. If I don't want to wear like a full face of makeup, I just put this all over my face to cover up my acne, and it really works. Usually I put it on with a like powder brush, like a flat top like this. I'll put it on my chin. And it's like so full coverage, it's crazy. So if you're looking for a really full coverage powder, try this. I actually like it a lot more than the Tarte loose foundation powder that I did a video on like a few years ago. I like it so much more than that. So my eyelashes, for one, are like coming off already. They're fucking coming off already. I can't. I'm just gonna entertain this video and put mascara on, but I'm definitely gonna take these eyelashes off before I go to school because I don't think they'd make it through the day. I think they would pop off. I'm gonna use this Morphe brush that I talked about in my last video. Again, I hate the texture of this brush. It feels like the mane of a horse, not moisturized, not conditioned. Like they literally plucked these hairs off of a horse. And that's it. Like, it's such a coarse brush. It is not soft and it's not comfortable at all. So not a good brush at all, but I love the shape. I feel like it's small enough for my face. I don't have like a lot of room between my eyebrow and hairline to like not contour, but like bronze. So I have to use a small brush up there. And this brush hurts. And if I put that brush in my neck, I get the worst rash. So I have to switch and use this one to drag my bronzer down. I think for a change, I'm going to use this not Morphe. No. Fuck. God, I said like every brand in the damn book. I think for a change, I'm going to use this oh my God. Holy crap. I think for a change, I'm going to use this Coastal Scents 10 blush palette. It has all these colors. I don't use it often just because I forgot about it. I've had it for honestly like 7 years, so it's totally expired, but I'm not going to throw it away. And I really like this color. It reminds me a lot of that, I think it's called Tinkled Pink blush by e.l.f. It's a really pretty peachy golden color. A lot of these colors are nice, but then like who the hell would use that hot pink? Who? I just want to know who. A lot of these colors are really pretty though. And I just forget about the palette. But they're not super pigmented, but I feel like that's what you want in a blush. You don't want it to be like insanely pigmented because, at least on pale people, because you're just gonna look like a clown. And sometimes blushes, you can't like blend them that well. So once it's on there, you're like SOL if it looks awful. You just gotta start fresh, gotta start a new life somewhere. Because I'm obsessed with blush, I'm also gonna use this one from Too Faced in Peach Beach. It's more of a bronzy color. It has a little peach to it, but it's definitely more bronzy. But I like that it adds a glow. It's not like a matte blush, so I really love these from Too Faced. Look at this little e.l.f. brush that I have. The handle broke off. I still have the handle, but I've had this brush for a really long time. It lasted so long, and I love this brush. And I kind of don't mind that it doesn't have a handle, because this is literally the only thing I use it for, is just to wipe off the powder from under my eyes. So I feel like the fact that it doesn't have a handle doesn't really make a difference to me. I'm just going to use my Carly Bible palette because I don't feel like taking out any other palettes right now. And I'm just going to use that matte brown to line underneath my eyes. To highlight recently, I've been using these two shades from the Carly Bible palette, the pink and the tan. But you really have to tap off the excess because they're so pigmented. I really feel like they're supposed to be eyeshadows and they're just marketed as highlights. That's how I've always felt. I just feel like they're big eyeshadows and she just says they're highlights. I'm not shading because I really do love this palette, but they're so pigmented. They're eyeshadows, okay? So you have to be careful with them. I'll put them on like that, like so lightly, and then I go over it with this sponge because it doesn't look good if you have too much on, because I just feel like the highlighting trend is so stupid, the amount people put on. It's like, where are you going? For lips, I'm going to do the combination I did in my last video and people said they liked it. It was the Bare Minerals Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick in Wink and then the Dior Lip Maximizer in shade 1. So this color, this Bare Minerals, is super light and kind of orangey, but I do love it. So this is it on its own. It's pretty. It's just a little too light for my liking as a matte liquid lipstick. So I just put the gloss over it. And I like it much more as like a glossy lip instead of matte. I have this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist that I'm going to use. I've never used it in a video. I bought it for vacation and used it like once. None of that hit my face, just so everyone knows. Okay, so this sprayer honestly sucks. This sucks really bad. It smells very minty and fresh, and I don't know that it does anything for my face. I don't really feel like it really does anything. It sprays out, like, okay, but you can't keep spraying. You have to, like, spray and wait for it to, like, reload, and then spray it again. And, like, little, like, chunks come flying out. So this kind of sucks. It's funny because the YouTubers who talk about Tarte like every goddamn day never mention that because they don't want to give a bad review because they don't want to not get sent on tripping with Tarte videos or trips. But that is it for today's Get Ready With Me. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye!